What's up, guys? It's been a little while. Well, yesterday we did a little tiny stream yesterday. But today we're gonna play more of your guys' decks. That's the plan, at least. Make sure everything's good. Everything looks good. I know there's a lot of people streaming right now, so we'll definitely play one warm-up game here, and then we'll start playing 1v1s here. Just get some warm-up going. Got that. Play one warm-up game with probably a team game, just to get the ball rolling, and then we will play some 1v1s with your guys' decks. That is the plan for this evening. I pretty much have the whole evening. I have until at least 6-7 o'clock my time, so 5 hours. Sure, unless I get really bored. Unless you guys get bored. But we will see, we'll see. Hopefully you guys will be entertained. Always a little slow. Had a long day today. Hey, yeah, but we're going through it. Doing well. 1/19th we're gonna try, first game of the day. Hopefully it goes well. Teammate 79, I got 2 tank decks. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I'll take the left then, because he's not gonna have too much infantry. And we'll go for Iglas. Go 3 Iglas. So we gotta watch out for the MW1. That's definitely gonna come in and hit us. That's something we gotta watch out for here. Hello, Chris. How are you? Just wanted to share something. I think watching you play your decks brings more consistency. It shows your playstyle, which is extremely fun to watch, especially in 1v1s. Well, thanks, man. Hopefully my my shit content helps people. That is the goal. I know I can be kind of cringe, or people saying I've been sounding like angry when I lose and so on. That's just, I don't think that's, you know, I think people are looking too much into it, you know? I don't, not like, you know, there's supposed to be some passion, right? Always in a game. But I try to do something different. Everyone else casts, usually, like, when I watch Team Man, he's the other big YouTuber, he casts live games. He just posts his games from Twitch. I have all my games posted live that you can watch if you want, but I feel like people want to get some feedback about kind of the idea, my planning, what's going through my head. I don't know. I feel like it's, people enjoy it. Or at least some people enjoy it. But each to their own, as they say. I don't know what to buy here. We could buy Hilo. Or we could buy BMP. Why do we have BMP 1s? Doesn't this deck get BMP 2s? Is this a misbuy by me? Ugh, that would suck if it is. Let's go with a GRU. I'm feeling like We should buy a CV. Should buy a fighter. And really that's not going to do anything. Yeah, that's a thought. A lot of guys, I mean, let's be real, like half the content creators, oh my god, let's just back up. Like Warno is a game that has a lot of things happening in it, and a lot of the guys who are YouTubers are either not very good at the game or do zero explanation about anything, which is a problem, right? It's like a big problem. I'm not gonna say names of who's bad, who doesn't give explanations, but like I don't really see how there's just not that much content out there. People giving it feedback how they should play or giving their own feedback how they're playing. Oh, you can't see the game on stream? Oh, that makes sense, because I'm stupid and I didn't click the next button. Now you can see the game. Yeah. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, you can push your deck here, yeah. Either in the YouTube chat or Twitch chat. I'm gonna try something new here. Yeah, Team Man explains this stuff too, which is nice. But he does it live, which is a different perspective. I tend to go when I'm playing really competitive, as you'll see. Maybe not team games, because I have a lot more free time to think. But like, you know, I'm really competitive 1v1. I go quiet. I don't really talk too much when I'm playing. I have to really force myself. It's something I have to work on, I guess. But yeah, I like something that's hard for me. It's like I don't know. I'm super used to like talking to myself in my head. Like I mean, I guess to give them background, like I played competitive tennis. I played all the way to college Division 1 level, and I played over 150 tournaments in my lifetime of tennis. That's a lot, I guess I'd say. And like in that sport, you're on the court for 2 to 3 hours, and you know, you just talk to yourself in your head. There's no coaching. Well, at least at my level, there was no coaching allowed during a match. So it's just you talking to yourself. So like that's when I start playing Warno and I'm in the tight game. I just start talking to myself in my head about what I need to do. That's kind of why I actually cast games after the fact rather than like live. But you know, it is what it is. How are the Airborne Gunners? Airborne Gunners were good. They were awesome. I still think preference is I'd rather have a 10-man squad, 10-man, but I think they're really nasty, and I don't think you're wrong if you take the Airborne Gunners at all. I think you're right, though, to double vet them, man, because it only goes from 7 to 5 availability, not too bad, and 5 double vet Gunners is pretty scary. Yeah, so Warno is a what do we call it? It's a wide game, but not an in-depth game. There's a lot of things, a lot of mechanics, a lot of units. They're not super deep and in-depth of having to like understand what they do and don't do. But just to learn all of the wide part of it is difficult, you know. So it just takes time. It just takes practice. If you played SD2 or if you played Steel Division 2, you already have a leg up than everybody else. And that's probably why, like, I'm actually good at this game, or at least I think I'm good at the game, is because I played SD2 for a long time, even though I have less hours than most of the top guys in Warno. And simply because I have the time. SD2, oh crap, sorry. A lot of things happening all of a sudden.
Солдат спит, служба идет. Кажется, это не наши. Так держать, бойцы. По нам стреляют. Так им.
You think, should I just keep driving? I feel like I'm just gonna keep driving.
Сверли дыру в кителе, боец. Полная боевая готовность. Нас здесь всех перезаготовьтесь, брать так им. У нас потери. Есть попадание. На связи!
Interesting.
Ведем наблюдение за небом. Сильное сопротивление!
Should be out
Слушаю
of
ваш
range.
командир. Движение на горизонте! Кажется, нам конец.
I don't know. What do we want to buy? 125s.
По курсу, к работе готов. Истребитель готов.
Go help our teammate, PT.
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Понял, командир.
See what we can do here. No, there's tornado. I don't want to do that. Not 2v1, even though his tornado's a fighter. We're gonna try to draw him
Проверка
in.
связи.
Looks like he's taking the bait. No, he changed his mind. Just fly back over our side. Then.
Кажется, это не наши. Вот и съездили на учение. Задний ход.
Too bad.
231 на связи.
Я ранен. Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Did lose line of sight. He did.
Надо было идти в связисты. Мы выходим и в стороны. Врача! Есть! Готов к выполнению боевой задачи. Просим помощь! Визуальный контакт с противником. На связи! Выгружу вот там! Я ранен!
Man, our teammate's being kind of overwhelmed here.
Враг в периметре. Караул в ружье. Проверь патронов больше нет. Так им. Взвод построен. У нас потери. На связь! Первый взвод! Вперед! По коням!
Move these back. They're going the wrong way.
Слушаю, товарищ командир. Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою. Солдат спит, служба идет. Всем залечь. Отделение, стой. Царица полей, слушай.
Higher behind the building.
Движение на горизонте.
302 командиру, слушаю вас.
Is that two fighters? If it's two fighters, no, it's not only one fighter, but still don't like it. Must be really
Проверить
huge.
амуницию.
That was nice of him.
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Evac. There's another tornado coming in. We're already wounded. I don't want to take it.
Я ухожу.
If we don't get hit here, we should be good. Let me get another hit here, though. Ooh. Come on. And we're out of there.
Мобильность и маневренность. Оттуда пешком. Пробил его. Готовьтесь, противник замечен.
Try to help out again over here.
Штаб развернут.
Еще один готов. Черт, мне сильно досталось.
Oh, man, we got him, though. Yes, that's what we needed.
К стрельбе готов.
Who's behind that
Наблюдаю
building?
противника. Прием. Красная армия. Огонь по готовности.
These guys in here.
У нас потери. Ожидаем воздушных.
Oh, hell no. What am I doing?
Нас здесь всех
That was a
перестреляли.
mistake.
Заводи мотор, мы едем. Тормози, мы здесь подождем.
Всем залечь.
Вы уверены, что там безопасно?
К выполнению боевой задачи готов.
That's very disappointing.
Обнаружить. Проверить амуницию.
Can't buy heavy tanks right now because they're just gonna get clustered by the second.
По нам стреляют. К бою готов, товарищ командир.
Торможу! Достанем их из-под земли!
Не могу вести бой, БК закончился.
Назад! Назад! Громко и четко! Движение на горизонте! Товарищ командир!
Врача!
Противник по курсу.
Нужно уходить отсюда!
Вперед! Огонь с коротких! Есть летчики-охотники, а есть летчики-добыча.
По нам стреляют!
There's a good bombing run on us.
Слушаю вас, база. Громко и четко!
Я ранен! Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Жду новых указаний.
Оружие на изготовку. У нас потери. Служу Советскому Союзу. Так держать, бойцы.
Враг в периметре.
На связи. У нас потери.
Maybe I should look at the right side. Hopefully he does.
Жду новых указаний.
У нас потери.
I'll buy 3 of these.
Наблюдаю противника. Прием.
Come on, let's get these warriors. Dang.
Есть ли... Двигаемся, смотрим в оба. Противник по курсу, к работе готов.
Going for you.
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
С небес на землю. Нас заметили! С небес на землю. Тут жарко, я ухожу. По местам! Нас заметили! Тишина в эфире. Он так и не понял, что это было. Сделал его! Движение на горизонт! Проверка связи.
Говорят, эта война будет быстро. Оттуда пешком.
No, I want you to go this
Хорошие у
way,
них дороги.
where it's safe.
Громко и четко!
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою. Ведем наблюдение за небом.
Жду ваших указаний.
Оттуда пешком.
В этот раз дойдем до Ла-Манша. Вперед! Огонь с коротких! Движение на горизонте!
Выгружу вот там. Долетался.
Противник по курсу, к работе готов. Сверим часы. Молодец, наводчик! Движение на горизонт! Еще бы чуть-чуть! Это засада!
Oh shoot.
Вот и съездили на учение. Пробил его.
База, боекомп с небес на землю.
На связи.
Движение на горизонте! Вперед! На легком коне!
Разговорчики в строю.
Oh man, TF5s are so good.
Весь во внимании!
Говорят, эта война будет быстрой.
Движение на горизонте!
Долетался. Жду ваших указаний. Выходим и в стороны.
Осколочно-фугасным! 6 выстрелов! Огонь! Склонение! 10 градусов! Огонь! Готов! Он так и не понял, что это было. Приближаемся, но сделал его! Сверим часы. Враг близко.
Патронов больше нет.
Сдаем назад. Аккуратно.
Противотанковый взвод готов. Нужны боеприпасы.
По местам! Движение на горизонте! Осколочно-фугасным! 6 выстрелов! Огонь!
What do you think this is? Oh.
Добавим огневой мощи!
No, we're killing that.
Строю заход.
It's funny they got into his rear.
У нас потери. Взвод построен и ждет приказов.
Осколочно-фугасным! 6! Давно хотел посетить там страну! Давно хотел посетить там страну!
Наблюдаю.
Да, товарищ командир! Остановимся!
Разговорчики в строю.
Противник по курсу, к работе готов.
У всех есть слабые места.
Торможу! Вперед! Огонь с коротких!
Missed all the shots.
Движение на
Wow.
горизонте!
Долетался.
Понял, командир.
Слушают! Разведка боем! Вперед! Хорошо горит! Огонь! Размажьте! Жми назад! Выдвигаем!
Наблюдаю противника. Прием. Транспорт готов. Выгружу вот там.
Противник по курсу, к
Огонь! Размажьте!
Приказы, товарищ командир? Кажется, это не наши.
Есть указание. Противник по курсу, к работе готов. 302-й командиру, слушаю вас. Понял, командир. Я убираюсь отсюда.
Ожидаем воздушных или наземных. Кажется, это не наши.
К бою! Готов! Цель поражена!
Сильное сопротивление!
Артиллерия ждет приказа.
Взвод построен и ждет приказов. Кажется, это не наши. Поворачивай! Поворачивай! Врача! Второй взвод готов. Так им.
Движение на горизонте! Молодец, наводчик! По местам!
Врача! Так держать, бойцы! Нужно уходить отсюда!
Вперед! Я броня! Цель обнаружена! На связи!
Города берет не кто-то, города берет пехота. Сильное сопротивление! Проверить снаряжение. Начать движение.
Цель поражена!
Кажется, это не наши.
Товарищ командир,
Просим помощи! Как слышно? За
Damn, maybe
родину!
we should be playing like an infantry
По
deck.
нам стреляют! Давайте, танчики, катите к нам. Наблюдаю противника. Прием. Так им. Сделаем, товарищ командир.
наше дело правое. Враг... Это засада!
Сильное сопротивление! Товарищ командир, второй взвод готов.
Осколочно-фугас. Движение на горизонте.
Оружие на изготовку. Горит! Ожидаем воздушных или наземных целей.
Есть такая профессия. Родину защищать.
Еще один готов!
На связи.
Горит! Ожидаем цели указания. Нужны боеприпасы! Врача!
Достанем их из-под земли!
Оттуда пешком. Есть попадание. Нужно уходить отсюда.
Движение на горизонте!
Приготовиться к бою.
Еще бы чуть-чуть! Есть такая профессия. Родину защищать.
We missed. Really?
Подтверждаю, цель уничтожена.
Oh, okay, there we go.
В атаку за
I
мной!
made up for her.
Кажется, это не наши. Всем залезть.
Подтверждаю, цель уничтожена. Остановить панику!
Нас камни на камне не оставим. Ха-ха-ха! Хорошо накрыл, стрелок. Ха-ха-ха! Хорошо накрыл, стрелок. Боевой порядок. Долетался.
Полная боевая готовность. Назад!
Горит!
Сверим часы.
Сильное сопротивление! Нужно уходить отсюда! Наблюдаю противника.
В этот раз дойдем до Ла-Манша.
Боеприпасы закончились.
Тишина в эфире.
Ха-ха-ха! Хорошо накрыл, стрелок. По нам стреляют! Есть попадание. Короткими перебежками.
Вперед! На лихом.
Обнаружен противник.
Dang, we're close. We're close to making it even. We just need like a couple more minutes. We were trading positive too. Ah, too bad. Would have got it in the zone. He may just went a little too negative there. Our 152s, man. They're so good. Everyone sleeps on these 152s. Alright. One of you guys gave me a deck here. Actually play that deck. Five E, good old 5E. Air, AT, HE, Helos, AA, pretty standard. Oh, I'm taking these in the slow. Oh, these are the good vabs, though, I guess. It's not a lot of AA though. You get some actual more infantry. Let's see here. Let's organize this. Plenty of tanks, so I like. These guys have the Dazzlers now. Electric Optic Dazzler. Inflicts a penalty of 10% ECM on all guided missiles targeting the host ground unit. Already standard. Fury Flames. Got up your interesting. Grenadier, Apples, Commandos, CV. Probably don't need the infantry CV. Probably have enough CVs with tanks and also in here. All right, let's check into rank here. Let's get the ball rolling. Yeah, the AMX 10s get them too, you're right. Only the heavy armor ones. Yeah, these guys have Dazzlers too. This is actually really good that these guys have Dazzlers because they can't take any hits from ETGMs. Oh, what's this say? What was that? Recon unit. The level of optics is indicated by the symbol of the recon, with a dash being very good, exception. I had no idea about this. Oh my god. Wait, but this doesn't make sense. It says good, very good, exceptional, but this one just has the good emblem. Oh, it must be in game. The exceptional optics. Oh, you can know how good their optics is by just seeing this. Interesting. Yeah, just seeing game ones. Yeah, that makes sense. I never knew this. That's an interesting UI thing. I just see the UI with the radar, and then I just know in my mind they have exceptional optics. What do I do it by? Someone here is 3. You've heard it's bad. It's okay. I've been playing a lot of it. It's not bad. It's not good, but it ain't bad. It does seem like way out of date for a modern RTS game. Like it has the keypad system instead of individual actions controls, which I think is very infuriating. I don't get why some dev teams are like, just gonna ignore all the quality of life things that have been developed in the past 10, 15 years. Just like add them. God dang, just add them. But I wouldn't say it's a bad game. Sleepy Joe, playing Sleepy Joe. We are 5E here. He's playing Sud.
Attendons vos instructions.
Nothing good for us. Gonna beat us in many positions.
Nous serons vos yeux, mon commandant. Oui.
Oui, mon commandant. Emmène-nous là-bas.
Besoin d'un coup d'œil, mon commandant?
Prêt à tirer. Au sol comme en l'air.
À vos ordres.
Freaking ad. Dude, Fuzz, you always get ads at the worst time, bro.
On bouge ton cul!
It's pretty funny. I have it on automate, so I have no idea when you guys get ads. So I couldn't forget. I just kept forgetting when to do ads, so I was like, probably just let an AI machine do it.
Je vous écoute.
My slow ass.
Emmène-nous là-bas.
Oh, we have a commando.
Besoin d'un transport?
A commando. Do we have any fighters that are expensive? No.
À vos ordres. Les amateurs parlent de stratégie, les professionnels s'occupent de logistique.
Plan is to go to the left here. I want to stay concentrated in this vicinity because his LGBs and high altitude bombers will mess us up. We only have Rollins to really counter him, and we don't have enough fighters. This is the issue though. If we lose our Rollins right now, it is over for us against a Sud player. So we gotta be very careful. Very, very careful. Actually, I won't buy supply because we can buy 2 tanks per tick. That's the plan. Bash to the side. And we'll see what we can do over here on the right later on in the game. Ideally, we can actually build up forces along over here and either attack from this angle or just attack in this position. 2 dragons are going to go in the center. AMX. And he gets no seed. Now, if he goes very heavy on the right side, he will be in big trouble. So let's see if he falls for it. Or he's watching the stream and then he knows exactly what I'm doing, which would suck. Hopefully we won't get stream sniped. You can't sound bug vehicles. It's either silent. They only are. They're only. You can only sound bug them when they're moving. So it looks like he's going full out on the left side, which is really weird for a Sud player to be going full out against 5e. And I don't know. Sus. But whatever. It won't matter.
À toutes les sections, ennemis repérés.
Joe's getting in here.
Tout le monde dehors.
He's gonna somehow beat us there.
Ça chauffe par ici. Je vous
Somehow he
écoute.
beat us in here too.
Merde, on en prend plein la gueule.
Attention, Coco à proximité.
Besoin d'un coup d'œil, mon commandant, on se magne.
What?
Nous serons vos yeux, mon commandant. Ils nous ont repérés. Je l'ai eu.
Emmène-nous là-bas.
On attend les ordres.
Got his own AMXs.
Merde, on en prend plein la gueule.
Attention, Coco à proximité.
Ils nous ont repérés. Plus de munitions, en arrière. En marche.
Popov, droit devant.
Oui. Tirez à vue. Pièce opérationnelle. Ils nous ont repérés. Je l'ai eu. À terre.
Attention, Coco à proximité.
Je l'ai eu. On y va. Terminé.
Paré.
Plus de munitions en arrière. Oui, mon commandant.
Gonna waste on a 1 health.
Bravo les mecs!
Oh, that was good bombing by him.
On attend les ordres. À toutes les sections, ennemis repérés. Canon, vérifie. On avance et on tire à vue. On bouge ton cul. À toutes les sections, ennemis repérés. Oui.
What? Why wouldn't he go for that target?
Oui.
That makes no sense. It should always go for the front one.
À toutes les unités, ennemis repérés. À vos ordres.
What's going on this time?
Les munitions ont été... À toutes les sections, ennemis repérés. En arrière. Bien joué, tireur. Allumez tous les rescoffs que vous verrez. Bien joué, tireur.
Prêt!
À toutes les unités, ennemis repérés.
À vos ordres!
Le sergent est touché.
Emmène-nous là-bas!
La cavalerie est à votre service.
Was about to become a very unhappy camper.
À vos ordres. Oui, on y va. Terminé. En marche arrière. Je suis touché. Artilleurs à vos ordres. Ennemi en vue, préparez-vous. Prêt à faire feu.
I'm okay. Like, losing some points here. What we want to build up a critical mass of armor.
Pièce chargée et prête.
Attention, Coco à proximité!
Obus chargé, prêt à tirer. Reste. Je suis touché. Oui, mon commandant. À toutes les sections, ennemis repérés. Je vous ai 5 sur 5. Over.
Soyez sur vos gardes!
C'est trop chaud. Je décroche. Je vois du mouvement dans le vent. Hubert, couche-toi. Restez sur vos gardes, les gars.
Soyez sur vos gardes!
Feu! Écrasez-les! Je vous écoute.
Bravo les mecs! À vos ordres! Bravo les mecs!
Chargeons les obus fumigènes. Ici Flandre, nous sommes prêts. Bien joué, tireur.
En arrière!
À toutes les mers! C'est pas passé. On va y rester. Oui.
Vous dites?
Warning.
Toutes les munitions ont été tirées. En marche arrière.
Bravo les mecs!
Besoin de munitions? Compris.
En arrière! Ils nous ont repérés! Besoin de puissance de feu?
On se déploiera sur place.
Artillerie parée, commandant. On attend les ordres.
Thanks to follow.
Obus chargé, prêt à tirer.
Attention, Coco à proximité.
L'esprit fantassin n'existe plus. C'est un tort.
Oui, mon commandant. En avant. Attention rouge. Nous serons vos yeux, mon commandant. À toutes les... Le sergent est touché! Prêt à mettre le feu, mon commandant. Cible neutralisée. Attendons coordonnées de tir. On nous tire dessus! Laissez-les brûler. Je vous écoute. Feu! Écrasez-les! À toutes les unités. Ennemis repérés. Besoin de puissance de feu?
Warning.
Avec nous, c'est tous les jours la Saint-Jean.
On nous tire dessus! À couvert!
I think that was the LGB that we just shot down. That's really big.
Je vois du mouvement en devant.
Nous vite!
Vitesse de combat.
On nous tire dessus!
Prêt à ravitailler.
DCA paré!
À la chasse au coco.
On se déploiera sur place.
Première compagnie, au rapport.
Objectif réduit en poussière.
Oui, mon commandant. Tout le monde dehors.
Halte, en marche arrière.
Pièce chargée et prête, mon commandant.
Allumez tous les ruscoffs que vous verrez.
Ennemi approche. Protégez le canon. Je vous écoute.
Ah man, I'm like,
En marche arrière.
no way! Both of them were aiming at both different
Je
positions.
vois du mouvement en devant.
Some bullshit going on right now.
Oui, mon commandant.
Emmène-nous là-bas.
Des instructions?
Tirez d'abord et réfléchissez ensuite. Quels sont les ordres?
À toutes les sections. Ennemis repérés. À vos ordres.
Hubert, bouge-toi.
Tirez à vue.
Si l'ennemi est à portée, alors nous aussi.
Prêt à faire feu.
Fermez-la et écoutez le chef.
À toutes les sections.
Coup au but.
Je vous écoute.
Oui.
Attention rouge.
Section prête.
Ennemi en vue. Préparez-vous.
Dude, seriously? I just keep missing shots? This guy's unsuppressed at all. I bet it up.
Je l'ai eu.
Ah, je suis touché.
Il est mort.
There we go.
Vous avez repéré des avions ennemis? À toutes les unités.
Tout le monde dehors.
Sapeur, avec moi. Prêt à faire feu. 10 degrés plus haut. Feu!
L'esprit fantassin n'existe plus. C'est un tort. À vos ordres reçus.
Bien joué, tireur.
On nous tire. Emmène-nous là-bas.
J'ai repéré l'ennemi. Morphine! Besoin de morphine ici! Fermez-la et écoutez le chef.
Le sergent est touché. Oui, mon commandant. Cible neutralise. À toutes les unités. Ennemi repéré.
Je vous écoute. Un pop-off en moins.
À court d'obus. On nous tire dessus. Cible neutralisée. Donnez-moi à couvert. Bien joué. À toutes les sections. Ennemi repéré.
Prêt.
Ici Flandre, nous sommes prêts. Ah! Je suis touché!
Les amateurs, pas.
En avant et dégommez tout ce qui bouge. On les a eus.
Oui, mon commandant.
Wow.
À toutes les sections. Ennemi repéré.
Good to know, kind of.
On revient toujours au fantassin et son fusil.
On se magne.
DCA paré.
On nous tire dessus.
La cavalerie est à votre service.
Oui, chef. Ennemi en vue, préparez-vous.
Quels sont les ordres?
On nous tire dessus.
Quels sont les ordres?
Coup au but.
En formation d'attaque.
Avec nous, c'est tous les jours la Saint-Jean. À toutes les unités. Ennemi repéré. Oui, mon commandant. On nous tire dessus. Bien joué, tireur.
Il y a du nouveau. Toutes les munitions ont été tirées.
Bravo les mecs. Prêt. En arrière.
It's not worth
On
it,
nous tire
really.
dessus.
Pop some HE
Quels
bombs.
sont les ordres?
Armez le canon.
Popov droit devant. Pièce chargée et prête, mon commandant.
Bravo les mecs. DCA.
On nous tire dessus. On bouge ton cul.
Descends. Armez le canon.
La cavalerie est à votre service.
Bien joué, tireur.
Oui, mon commandant. En formation d'attaque. On engage à vue.
Cible neutralisée.
En marche arrière.
Oui, chef. Un médecin.
Alors, Mécaille, vous attendez quoi? Votre café au pieu?
Emmène-nous là-bas. Besoin d'un transport? Descendez.
Yeah, I don't know these guys.
Ramassez vos paquetages, on y va. Ici Flandre, nous sommes prêts. Ici Flandre, nous sommes prêts.
Pièce chargée et prête, mon commandant.
On y va. Aigle 1, je vous reçois.
Attention rouge.
All right, boys, it's going well. I think. Well, you won't really know. Do we keep it up?
Bien joué, tireur.
Si l'ennemi est à portée, alors nous aussi.
Bien joué, tireur. À toutes les sections.
Il y a du nouveau.
Cible droit devant. Prêt à attaquer.
Oui,
I don't like
Je suis
this.
touché.
en marche arrière. 5 sur 5.
Tenez vos positions. À vos ordres.
C'est trop chaud. Je décroche. Cible ajustée. DCA paré.
Yeah, let's keep our tanks back here, I think.
Section. Ennemi repéré.
Quelqu'un a appelé un taxi?
En marche.
Pièce au rapport.
Emmène-nous là-bas.
Oui, mon commandant. Si.
Je vois du mouvement, grandement.
Feu. Écrasez-les.
Ici Flandre, nous sommes prêts. À la chasse au coco. Section prête. Morphine. Besoin de morphine.
Un pop-off en moins.
Ah, je suis touché.
Coup au but.
L'esprit fantassin n'existe plus. C'est un tort.
DCA paré. On se redéploie aussi vite que possible.
Merde. À vos ordres.
Cible neutralisée.
En marche arrière.
On l'a eu!
À vos ordres.
On y va. Terminé. Nous serons...
On l'a eu!
J'ai repéré l'ennemi.
Oui, on y va. Terminé.
Barré.
Attention, ennemi repéré.
À la chasse au coco. En marche arrière.
À terre! Prêt à faire feu, mon commandant. Feu! Écrasez-les!
Barré. Il y a du nouveau.
Ils nous ont repérés!
Hmm.
Je vous écoute.
En formation de combat.
Oui, mon commandant.
On se déploiera sur place.
Un pop-off en moins. L'ennemi.
On nous tire dessus!
Pop-off droit devant. Mettez-vous en formation. Oui.
Cible neutralisée. Nos armes sont vides.
Section prête.
On nous tire dessus! Attendons vos instructions.
Toutes les munitions ont été tirées. Allumez tous les Ruskov que vous verrez. L'esprit fantassin n'existe plus. C'est un tort.
J'y serai bientôt.
L'esprit
On nous tire dessus!
Attention, Coco à proximité.
fantassin, Vitivier, avec moi.
À couvert! Prêt à tirer! Au sol comme en l'air!
Coup au but. En avant, droit sur la gâchette.
Popov, droit devant. Mettez-vous en formation.
À vos ordres.
On va y rester. Prêt à tirer, armez le canon!
Vous êtes sûr que la zone est sécurisée?
Bien joué, tireur. À toutes les sections, ennemis repérés.
Et une victoire de plus. Je vous écoute, contrôle. Cible droit devant, prêt à attaquer.
Quels sont les ordres? Reçu. Un médecin!
À toutes les sections, ennemis repérés.
À la chasse au coco. Tout le monde à terre!
section prête.
Je suis touché.
Reçu.
À vos ordres. À toutes les sections. Ennemis repérés.
Quelles coordonnées de vol?
En avant et dégommez à vos ordres.
Et une victoire de chasseurs. À vos ordres.
Popov, droit devant. Mettez-vous en formation. Morphine! Besoin de morphine!
Ici Flandre, nous sommes prêts.
Bien reçu. Artillerie parée, mon commandant. Un médecin!
Prêt. On se déploiera sur place.
En arrière, doucement. On engage la cible.
Quels sont les ordres? Je suis touché!
J'ai repéré l'ennemi.
Tout le monde à terre!
La cavalerie est à votre service.
En arrière!
Oui, mon commandant.
Les balles sifflent autour de moi!
Quels sont les ordres?
Cassin, Métivier, avec moi! Vous avez une cible pour nous? Un pop-off en moins! Je suis touché!
Compris.
Je vous ai compris, les deux règles.
On revient toujours au fantassin et son fusil. À toutes les sections, ennemis repérés. À vos ordres. En avant, à toute vitesse. Un médecin! On les a eus!
Quelqu'un a appelé un taxi? Emmène-nous là-bas.
On les a eus!
That's how it's done, boys. Let's go. Sleepy Joe was pretty good. The side is good as well. That was tight. A lot tighter than I wanted it. Hey, SD League. Oh, it's up, Protosark. SD League followed. Thanks, Protosark. That's what we wanted, though. Get that dub there. Sleepy Joe is way better than a 210 player. He's got 65% win rate. I wonder if it's someone else's account. Secondary account. Whew. That was a good dub. Anything I would change about that deck? Yeah, I'd change a couple things. Go through in a second. But man, the artillery. AMX is doing so much work. Milan 2, Milan 2, Milan 2, Milan 2, CV, Jaeger, BGS, BGS. God dang. Milan 2, Milan 2. I think we made some big mistakes with tanks. We probably could have lost a lot fewer tanks and we would have won a little bit earlier. If I was to modify your deck though, I would, first off, alright, if I were you, I would do what you were doing, bring the Superiors, but bring them no vet. I don't think you need to vet them. Bring them along like you did. I personally like to vet mine up, but that's just preference. If you don't like to vet them up, don't vet them up. Commandos, I agree. You should take these. Grenadier off Baless, I agree. One vet them though. Don't bring them in the 50 cal trucks. They're useless. They're not going to do much damage. Grenadier Voltigaz, I would bring, obviously. Good units. So you could bring the Grenadier Voltigaz in a VAB, one of them at the start of the game, just to get that speed. But that's preference again, if you want that speed and care about that. And then you have one more squad you could bring in here. I like to bring Chasseurs with the AMX 10P, the autocannon, one vet. But again, that's preference. But I think you should bring your entire infantry tab. I don't think you need an infantry CV. Tank-wise, I agree with you. You should bring the Brunus, one vet. I think you should take one of these triple vet and then bring the rest one vet. I agree with you bringing the command tank and the ATGMs. You should bring these as well. If you can, you could fit these in here too, but that's just preference. You don't need those. You could bring another command tank as well. If you're lacking on recon, I would one vet my better version AMX, and I'd also one vet these. I don't only bring 4 usually in a game. Dragon Perez, you should definitely bring. I'm not sure whether you should bring the 50 cal truck. That's kind of your choice though. The 50 cal truck is faster, so that is the pros of it. I guess if it is faster, I would bring it because you need this unit to get the front. Bring these obviously. Helo wise, I would just bring one. You should bring a fighter, obviously. You should definitely not bring the cluster. You can bring the AT. The AT is actually really good. 60% accuracy, and then I'll bring the HC for sure. And now we got some things to work with the AA tab. You should bring a roll in 2s for sure. 0 vet. You should also bring Mistrals. And then you have an option here of bringing Gazelle cannons or Ho2s. I bring both cards of Ho2s. This is something I'd probably run a little more. I'd sacrifice one of the supply. And maybe if you're sacrificing one of the supply, you should vet these up. And if you need more supply, I would go back to your tank tab. What would I give up? You give up one here. If you're gonna sacrifice a tank, bring one down vet one of these, and then delete, I think, the CV tank. And then you can bring a 3rd supply here. Which I always prefer to have 3 supply, and you can still bring your Ho2. But that's what I would do. If you want to share a deck, just post the deck code in the chat. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything else. Alright, what was I gonna do here? I was gonna send you this deck. Usually 5 CVs is good enough for me. Like I have a lot less CVs. Yeah, I just send the code of it, like just like you did, Sam. All right, 27th. Definitely don't have enough supply. You should also just drop the slow supply if you're only bring 2 supply and bring the faster supply. The maneuver is pretty fast. It's only 40 points. Motoshoki metas. Motoshoki commands truck. Motoshoki BMP3, BMP3, BMP3. RD. Orders. Oh my god, where are your tanks? Holy crap. Roseka BMP2. Reminds me, hold on. I was looking at one of my decks. Oh, it is BMP1. Super weird. Sorry about that. What was I doing? Tank tab. You have no tanks. You should bring some tanks. I don't know why you have so few. It is a tank deck. BMP2. Okay, that's nice. Rebecca, I like. Another Roseka MVRDMs. A lot of AA. You're vetting it up. Interesting. Organizing it how I would play with it. AT-AT AA. I wouldn't bring a one AA helo. It won't kill anything. You need multiple AA helos to have a shot of shooting shit down. One doesn't do anything. Air tab, 2 fighters. I do like that. AT as well. But very few tanks. They do bring in a lot of ATGMs, which is always nice. No tanks. No tank 27th. Actually, quickly before we play that game, or the next game, just want to check that replay out. I do want to see where he went on this deployment. He smoked us in the mid. I want to know what he did. Bolsheminger, Green Beret, Green Beret. I guess the Green Beret will beat my Para. Paras, right? Will they? Dragon Paras? Green Beret? Yeah, I guess they have immediate light machine guns. We don't. Maybe in the same building we have a chance of winning. Bolsheminger for sure. So 3v2. Yeah, I guess we're going to lose that. He actually stemmed the tide pretty well at the start. I think he messed up by like fighting a lot of, like taking a lot of casualties in the open here and not trying to get back into this location and not surrounding here. He had an opportunity to put ATGMs on the side here and he didn't put sufficient ATGMs. If you get smoked over here, why is an AT plan that doesn't do anything? You kill some of the stuff here. Nice Milan 2 on me. Shoot down his bomber. He does kill 70 points. That's, I mean, you're gonna do a negative though. If every time he buys one of those bombers and only kills one squad, he needs to kill multiple stuff. I was angry about that. That really hurt. And this tank, I must have misclicked. Clean that up. Does bring up another Milan 2. Yeah, you should probably redeploy these AMXs. Fighters are bad buys by me. Definitely should not have bought those. Should have just relied on the roll-ins like I did right there. Did the right thing here at Superi and pushing. Another bomber there for really nothing. There's a big wave of Gazelle cans. Gazelle cans are so expensive for what they are. Definitely could have maneuvered my mortars better. Especially because he had eyes on them. I should have known immediately they had eyes on them. This is just bad RNG. Missing the 3 shots. 20 mils are gonna annihilate Gazelle cannons, which it did. I keep AA to take care of the helo thing. I guess that's true, but I don't know. Like, usually fighters can just do that. Oh yeah, he's pretty thin on the liner though. Did we kill the Ihawk over here? Yeah, we did. This was a game winning here for us. If he had played these micros better, a lot better, he could have killed all this infantry. That was super nerve-wracking right here. I was like, this is the moment that's going to decide the game. But we got lucky. One of our artillery was focus firing on this squad right here. He left one tank here, so he took a bunch of tank shot artillery rounds. And then he decided AMX came in just the right moment. And it's just starting, tanks aren't going to do shit. Yeah, around this point, I think it's over. ELG beat me, right? Yeah. No, he actually killed me here. Crazy. There you go, kill the CV. Maybe we're gonna get in the zone here. Alright, let's play the next deck. That was one good game. Oops. Maybe it's CP Woe and you're playing Will C alt? Maybe. I don't know about that. Was Woe me? I don't know. Wasn't me. TV. Doesn't he have, I think his alt's like something else, and I think it's a little bit higher, right, ranked way higher. Could have been in though. Who knows? I'd have to grab IDs. Be lazy to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. I think he was casting, yeah, so like couldn't have been him. No, that guy was ranked way too low too for him. He's like way too good of a player to be ranked that low. I don't know why that guy that was ranked 200, he was pretty good. We had a tough game there. I just like to post the stupid stuff I get in my head. Funny, yeah. Never know. I mean, I think for sure that guy was an alt though. I don't think that guy was actually a like brand new level 200. Like no way how he's playing. How he's microing and everything. Just no way. Someday I gotta get back on my main account. See, I got to like top like 3 and I just stopped playing. I thought they were gonna reset the leaderboard by now, and I like, alright, I'll just wait for the next reset. But I haven't been playing on it at all. Unironically, Derek's alt suspicion. I don't think I've ever played Derek legitimately on his main account. Is he even top 15 on any of his accounts? Like, are any of these people Derek? I don't think any of them are. Oh, got a game. Disco Fish.
Наше дело правое. Враг будет разбит. Победа. Хорошее место для штаба. На связи.
8th Infantry is gonna be one tough cookie to crack.
Новых указаний.
Oh, we have no tours. Man, what are the ranges on these thingies? 3,000, 200, 800. Dang, I don't like the ATEB.
Надо было идти в связисты. Выгружу вот там.
Nah, he's just not gonna get shut down.
Мобильность и маневренность. Оттуда пешком.
Весь во внимании.
Выгружу вот там. Вот и съездили на учение. Двигатель работает. Мы ждем.
Весь во внимании.
All right, let's see how it goes. Yeah, not everybody's Derek, guys. Everyone DMs me the same thing. I sound like my friends when we play Counter-Strike. He's like, if he gets a sick kill, he must be a cheater. Every time. Swear to God, these guys used to be special forces. Or sorry, or deploy, like airborne. Yeah, we will be blobbing the MP3s for you, Sam. Otherwise, we're going to be in big trouble. Can we hear? Oh, yeah. Mech rifles is going to be really tough to beat here. We may have to attack later over there. We have no grads. Oh man, no grads. It'd be really nice to have some grads.
Кажется, это не наши.
Trying to drive by, doesn't he get AT?
Готов! Делаем все быстро!
Движемся вперед, смотреть по сторонам.
Он так и не понял, что это было.
What was that about?
Тишина в эфире. Враг в периметре. Караул в ружье.
Нас
заметили!
такси заказывали.
Есть такая профессия. Родину защищать.
Транспорт готов.
Это засада! Я наружу!
Кажется, у нас потери. Так держать, бойцы.
Can't I select? Let me move my men. Oh, we shut down the F-16. That's one down. I wonder how many he's got.
Слушаю, товарищ командир! Он так и не понял, что это было. Проверка
Okay,
связи.
guess I'll move up here. Guess I'll move these
Враг
guys
в
up
периметре.
as
Делал
well.
его.
I feel ballsy. Let's move up. My meta's over here. And BMPT recon. Oh shoot.
Новых указаний. Пошел, пошел, пошел! Передислоцируюсь.
Царица полей слушает.
Вы нас заметили! Проверка связи, прием! Пошел, пошел, пошел!
I'll go over here, I guess.
Приготовиться к бою.
Yuha.
Оружие на изготовку.
Yuha. Bar the AT4. We'll buy our first tank. We'll buy a command tank, I feel.
Красная армия всех сильней.
No.
Сделал его!
Buy some supply.
Разведход!
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Сделал его!
Run away, ATGM. Run away, little ATGM.
Проверить снаряжение.
Come on, LGBs. I believe. Get the hits. Oh.
Выше нас только звезды! Боеприпас, давай назад!
Одним империалистом меньше. Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к... Оттуда пешком.
IG fighter, maybe?
Есть летчики-охотники,
That's out
а
of
есть
the-
летчики-добыча.
У нас потери.
Штаб развернут.
Одним империалистом меньше.
Проверка связи, прием!
Еще один готов.
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Удивить значит победить.
Is she gonna really engage us with Bradley?
Так держать, бойцы.
Oof, man, that's gotta hurt. I'd be crying a little bit.
Слушаю, товарищ командир. Я ранен.
I'll move this
Враг в
HGM
периметре.
here.
Караул в ружье.
People say no-nos are good, so I guess we'll test it.
Нужны боеприпасы.
Move this here. There's a squad here for sure. We'll buy an AA1. No, you missed.
Только звезды.
Serious? You
Враг в
missed
периметре.
again?
Караул в ружье.
God, you should be fired.
Боеприпасов не осталось.
Оттуда пешком.
Move this over here. Get this vehicle. Oh, wow.
Удивить значит победить.
Okay.
Нас заметили.
Товарищ командир, второй взвод готов.
Сближаемся. Движение на горизонте. Готов. Давай назад. Нас заметили.
Buy another BMP2.
Сверли дыру в кителе, боец.
God, can we actually hit this TTS here? Like, what is going on?
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Come on, Conkers. I believe.
Сделали.
There we go.
Слушаю, товарищ командир.
Сближаемся.
Быстрей! Нужно нагнать свои.
Проверка связи. Прием. Сверим.
Guess we'll just move this over here, maybe?
Приготовиться к бою. Оттуда пешком. Ротор поврежден!
That's such a waste of 16.
Лучше потерять невесту, чем обороты несущего винта. На маршруте.
We're in no rush. If he wants to like do stuff over here, that's
Враг
fine with
впереди.
me.
Караул в ружье.
Find other conquers.
Удивить. Разведка боем. Вперед.
Жду ваших...
По нам ведут сильный огонь. Наше дело правое. Враг будет разбит. Победа будет за нами.
They're stuck, but we're facing the right way. Doesn't matter.
По нам ведут...
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою. Красная армия всех сильней.
Он так и не понял, что это было. Боеприпасы заканчиваются. Остановить панику.
Одним империалистом меньше.
По нам ведут сильный огонь.
I mean, was it worth it for him?
Сближаемся.
Оттуда пешком. Так, двигатель работает. Мы ждем.
По нам ведут сильный огонь.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Oh, we got a hit at least.
Готов. Передислоцируюсь.
Прикрываем пехоту.
Нас заметили. Готов. Движение на горизонте.
Война войной.
Мы в огневом мешке.
За родину.
Штаб развел. Поехали уже.
Oh, he's not going for the right one.
Нас заметили.
Жду указаний.
Оттуда пешком.
Нас заметили. Разведвзвод в вашем распоряжении. Слушаю, товарищ командир. В этот раз дойдем до Ла-Манша. По нам ведут сильный огонь.
Okay, so I feel like we should start to attack the left side here, opening it up the front. I feel like we got this kind of area, everything else up,
Саперный взвод
down.
готов. Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Нас заметили.
It only seems appropriate. I think the best way to do it is to first suicide this, then send this up.
Проверить снаряжение. Одним империалистом меньше. Сделаем, товарищ командир.
По нам ведут сильный огонь.
Обнаружен противник.
About one
Приготовиться
of
к бою.
these, and then 2 metas, I think.
Выше нас только звезд. Разведка боем. Вперед.
Обороты в норме.
And then we'll buy some AA, I guess.
Нас заметили.
Buy one here.
Движение на горизонте.
What are we looking at right now?
Так держать, бойцы.
Пошел, пошел,
2
пошел.
engineer squads.
Развернем здесь наблюдательный пост.
Тыловое обеспечение на связи.
I'm gonna rotate the armor. No, he's sending armor over here. I don't want to like get into this
Есть
area.
такая профессия. Родину защищать.
Move the CV over here.
Обнаружен противник.
Move one
Приготовиться к
CV
бою.
here.
Разведвзвод, ваша разведка боем. Вперед.
Our one Tunguska. One more piece of
Всем
AA.
залечь.
One more recon.
Обнаружен противник. Жду. Вперед! Огонь с коротких!
Двигаемся, смотрим в оба.
Связь налажена.
He's concentrating a lot on this mid left side. I don't really want to engage that shit. Seems like a pain.
Жду приказов. Сильное сопротивление.
Выше нас только звезды!
Короткими перебежками.
Противник по курсу, к работе готов.
Враг в периметре. Караул в ружье.
Истребитель
Oh
готов.
yeah. Dude,
Боеприпасов не
what was
осталось!
that?
По нам ведут сильный огонь!
Частоту РМ изменил. Полет продолжаю. Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою. Мобильность и маневренность.
No, I want this to come over here. I want everything to come over here. I
Транспорт
want to build up
готов.
sufficient forces to do something. Man, he got me though.
Стрелок.
302-й командиру, слушаю вас.
Сдаем назад. Аккуратно.
Такси заказ оттуда пешком. За родину! Красная армия всех сильней. Визуальный контакт с противником. Всем залечь. Так им.
Я наружу! Готов! Разведка боем! Вперед! Давай назад!
We're gonna derp him out by going back and forth.
Царица полей слушает.
On the crest.
Движение на горизонте!
Короткими перебежками.
Весь вам давай назад!
I'm just gonna back up again. Move forward.
Давно хотел посетить.
Так им.
Выдвигаемся к цели!
Есть указания, командир.
Противник по курсу, к работе готов. Повторите, база. Понял, командир.
Обнаружен противник.
По нам ведут сильный огонь!
Еще один готов. Есть указания. База, боекомплект пуст.
Damn, he missed. This LGB is so bad.
Готовьтесь, противник замечен.
База, боекомплект пуст.
That's one down.
Ожидаем воздушных или наземных целей.
Еще один готов.
Проверка боеприпасов не осталось! Давай назад! Движение! По нам ведут сильный огонь! Удиви... Разведка!
Долетался. Готов к бою.
Он так и не понял, что это было. Боеприпасов не осталось!
Yeah, we're just gonna miss every shot here. Like, what's...
Разведвзвод в вашем распоряжении! Весь во внимании!
Так держать, бойцы! Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Разведка боем! Вперед!
Царица полей слушает. Всем залечь.
Есть летчики-охотники, а есть летчики-добыча.
Why can't we hit the stupid piece of crap Cobra?
Я ранен. Кажется, нам конец. Разговорчики в строю.
What is happening? Am I on strike team? I am not. Maybe someday.
Так держать, бойцы! Штаб развернут.
Нас заметили!
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
That's not frustrating at all.
Он так и не...
Патронов больше нет.
Удивить значит победить!
Я ранен.
No, I'm not on strike team. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to one day get on the strike team. I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know who decides really who gets on the strike team.
Оружие на изготовку. Проверить снаряжение. Кажется, нам конец.
Понял, командир.
Он так и не понял, что это было.
Впереди противник. Маневрирую. Еще один готов.
Jesus, man. Jesus.
Это засада!
Есть указание. База, боекомплект пуст.
Нас заметили!
Строю заход.
В этот раз дойдем до Ла-Манша.
Еще один готов. Повторите, база.
Товарищ командир?
По нам ведут сильный огонь!
What is happening, man? How come we can't shoot anything down right now? This is why you need Tunguskas, or sorry, you need Tors, my man. Having no Tors is just not good. You should always have Tors. I can't kill any of this stuff.
Обнаружен противник. Проверить снаряжение. Приготовиться к бою.
По нам ведут сильный огонь!
Назад! Назад! Связь на... Оттуда пешком. Огонь по готовности.
Нас заметили!
Готов. Короткими перебежками. Враг в периметре. Караул в ружье. Выполнению боевой задачи готов. Молодец, наводчик. Товарищ командир.
Мы в огневом мешке! Нас заметили!
Красная армия всех сильней. Кажется, это не наши.
Dude, what is going on my igloos? There we go, finally. That was immensely frustrating.
Нас заметили!
Так держать, бойцы! Тишина в эфире. Хорошо, Гарри! Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою. Жми назад!
Нас заметили!
Патронов больше нет.
Жду! Он так и не понял, что это было.
Слушаю вас, база. Строю заход.
Громко и четко! Достанем их из-под земли! Готовьтесь, противник замечен. Я ранен. Оружие на изготовку. Выходим на рубеж атаки. Одним империалистом меньше. Хорошо горит. По цели! Огонь! Обнаружен противник. Приготовить. Ведем наблюдение за небом. Так держать, бойцы!
231 на связи.
Жду новых указаний. Назад! Назад!
Alright, that was dumb. That game should have ended like 5 minutes ago because of that stupid all my igloos are missing and freaking let's go fish. He's pretty good. I cannot believe the RNG that we had. How the heck did my MiG-23 kill in metas? What the hell? Like, what? Ugh. guys should all follow. You know, if you're watching, you should follow. All right, check out the game though. The worst RNG I've had with A pieces. No wolf. Deck building plus deployment plus general mechanics already feel very tabletop. 40K would be amazing. But if the rumors are true though that there's a Total War 40K game being made, or like I don't know how they're gonna do the Total War format, but if that company is developing it, I'd be really surprised if they want to release another 40K game of a similar caliber, a real-time strategy game. I'd be really surprised if that ever took place. But if they're not making it and they don't have the license for it, Sega, whatever they're called, Creative Assembly, I would think then I think Eugene can get their hands on a 40K license. Like they give away their license to a whole bunch of small developers all the time. I don't really think it's that crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally talking my ass, but I've seen all these like tiny games coming out with the 40K IP. It doesn't seem that crazy. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna do 40K with the ST2. Sorry, with the Total War format. They would have to revamp everything on every level, and I'll be curious what they're gonna do. There's also rumors of a World War I game being made, which again, with the Total War mechanics, oops, it's at my desk. Be very surprised. Yeah, Dawn of War 1 or 2 format. I don't know. I don't feel like they're gonna give them a shot for another Dawn of War. Eugene. Damn man, wish our A would just hit the target. Who's gonna make a 40K game? I mean, the more likely is Creative Assembly, Total War guys are gonna get 40K for an RTS real-time strategy game. But you know, I don't know if Eugene wants to do it either. I do get the sense or feeling that the top guys at the company of Eugene are more interested in making products they're interested in rather than making products that like the market would really care about. But that's just me. Like they seem to be really orientated around history. It seems to be a fan company, do whatever they want. I've heard rumors too from guys who are more familiar with the Strike Team saying things like that. They're going to support Warno for a long time. They supported ST2 for what, almost 5 years. Warno ST2 came out 5 years ago, and they've been releasing DLC after DLC. So I wouldn't be. Warno is nowhere near its full completion, or I think its peak popularity. Though I do suspect, not this year, but next year. I do suspect sometime next year they'll be announcing a new title. If not, it'll be the beginning of the following year. So 2026, I believe by the beginning, January, somewhere around there. 2026 or the end of 2025. I think they will announce their next game. If I had to just guess what it's going to be, I'd imagine it's Steel Division 3. Maybe late 45. Yeah, Broken Arrow, dude, Broken Arrow is so freaking far late behind their patch. It's crazy how far behind they are. That game was announced the same time WARNO was announced. I'm pretty sure it was almost. I'm not sure which one was announced exactly first, but WARNO was announced, and then like Broken Arrow was announced. I think it was, or it could be vice versa, but it was like right around the same time. And they've been it's been years. They're like, oh, we're gonna have an early release around this period. Nope, nothing. The devs just don't say anything. They'll give a deadline, they don't hit it. They don't say anything at all. Then they're like, we're gonna have a summer beta test of 2023. They're like, we're gonna have a summer beta test. There is no beta test at all. Then they decide, okay, well, now we're going to release it in November, in December, and give us, you know, open beta. We get an open beta for 2 months in December of last year, of 2023. And then they're like, okay, we're gonna do another beta in kind of during the summertime. They did say multiplayer beta, but they decided to cut back on it. Now they just did a single player beta with non-disclosure agreements for everyone who played it, and they only gave out, I think, like 1,500 copies for the single player, I think, around that. And then they're like, I don't know. Then they're like, oh, they were talking about releasing it this year, and then there's been nothing. There's like, rumors are being circling, at least when I'm in the BA server, saying that oh, there's gonna be an open beta maybe in the fall, October, but like, dude, the fall is like right there. Like, what are they doing? It just seems so sketchy what they're doing. And honestly, I played the game. I don't think it's that great. I think there's a lot of issues with it. It seems very clanky, unpolished. And I think that's to be expected, right? It's their first title. And Eugen has been doing this for 2 decades, or almost 2 decades, or a little, yeah, maybe 2 decades at this, almost 2 decades, like 15 years, 16 years. But dude, it's just, the multiplayer is not great. The quality of life was terrible. The line of sight tool, the line of sight tool on SD2 and WARNO is instantaneously. See, I just click it, you see everything. In Broken Arrow, they do this weird thing where it then when you push the C, it then makes a circle, and it takes like a half a second before you can actually see what it can see. Yeah, the customization part is really cool, but it's also bullshit. It's like, they're like, oh, we have 1,000 units of different varieties, but okay, half those units are just like subcategories of the unit, right? They're just adding like a 50 cal to the unit, right? They're like, oh, you added 50 cal to the top of the truck, now it's a new unit. Okay, I mean, all right. And that's like, oh, do you want a 50 cal on your, you know, your Patriot missile in the back of the map? I'm like, why would I waste money on a Patriot system 50 cal in the back of the map? It's like dumb customization. They're like, do you want a trophy system or not? It's like, why wouldn't I want a trophy system? It literally makes my tank like increase in value like 3-fold. It's so dumb. And then units regenerate. That's the one thing I really hate. The thing what I don't like about generation of units is that when you're doing that, like in WARNO, there are some really powerful units in this game. Really powerful. And when you work your way, you're maneuvering your units, and you actually finally like catch the enemy's powerful unit in a trap, and you get a kill on it, you're like, hell yeah, that's great. I blew up his expensive elite tank unit, whatever, and now I have an opportunity to counterattack. And Broken Arrow, it's like, I killed the cool, unique AA system, I kill the unique heavy tank, a minute and a half, 2 minutes later, there's another one coming already. Because it's just regenerating. And then you can get multiple cards of that super powerful unit. So even if you kill it, there's already one in rotation before the other ones even had to regenerate. It's just, I hate that stuff. I think it kind of reminds me of playing Clash Royale on my phone, where units regenerate. I don't know, that's how it reminds me. And there's no competitive 2v2 or 1v1. There's no matchmaking for 1v1. There's no matchmaking for 2v2. There's no matchmaking for 3v3. There's no matchmaking for 4v4. There's only matchmaking and balanced decisions around 5v5. I think that's a big issue with that. Like, balancing a game around team games is nearly impossible because, like, first of all, balancing teams with 10 people is very difficult. If I get 10 guys in a lobby and we try to balance teams, you ever done it before with team games, you're legitimately playing competitive, it's very, very difficult to do that. And then to assess whether it's more of the player's skill or the deck being OP, it's really difficult to assess as well. There's going to be a lot more cheese strats you can do in 5v5s, just because there's more like a density of players playing on a location, and players can play on top of each other, supplementing people's weaknesses and strengths of the decks. Which then makes it so that when you start to play 1v1s and 2v2s, the concept of balance will fucking fall apart instantly. I don't know. Balancing 5v5 is gonna be impossible. It's like if you're playing 5v5s, 4v4s, 3v3s, there's gonna be in some level, you know, things aren't gonna be perfectly balanced. But it's gotta be. But if you balance the 1v1 and 2v2 at least pretty well, pretty strongly, the decks kind of feel even. They kind of like compete against one another. The other modes will lock in pretty well. Pretty well. That's not like anything's like over the top crazy and in Cancer. No, I do think it. I think BA, Broken Arrow, thanks for the follow. I think BA will be more popular on launch. I think for sure it's going to be more popular on launch. More people are going to be playing it because the most players are casual players. They're not competitive players like my dumbass, right? No one, very few people like to play competitive, and very few people like to even play multiplayer. They like to play single player. So I think Broken Arrow in that respect will be more popular for a little bit. I think the game will die out quicker because it doesn't have a competitive scene. There's no point. People like competitive scene. Like the reason people come back to a game is like, oh my god, there's a cool tournament going on. I'm watching the tournament. It's pretty epic. I'm gonna come back and play the game a little bit for fun because I just watched it. You know, things like that influence people to play. At least that's me. I like when I watch some cool player doing something cool in a game, or watch like a Bokoan video of him playing Hearts of Iron or whatever RTS game. Like, oh, that's cool. They're having fun. Let me go try. Like, it brings me back all the time to the game. And those guys aren't going to continue to make content for the game if there's not really like some type of a competitive or scene, right? It's like, I think the STL will, yeah. It'll make tournaments for, actually, you know what though? How can you host a tournament though, right? For BA? Because all the tournaments are going to have to revolve around 5v5 because there's no balance for, I guess they could do it. You can host custom lobbies of 1v1s or 2v2s, but goddamn with that. It's just like, there's not going to be a competitive player base though, of any like substantial size. There's not even a matchmaking for it. So like, how would you practice 1v1s? No, they're not. They already said, the devs already said there's not going to be any matchmaking for 1v1. There is no ranked or anything like that for 1v1. The only matchmaking that will be on launch will be 5v5s. You can host a 1v1 personally, like a custom lobby. You can host a custom 2v2, 3v3 all the way down, but the only matchmaking system that will exist, as far as all the guys been telling me on their on that Broken Arrow server, and the moderators on the server telling me the Broken Arrow, that it's simply gonna be 5v5s, which is crazy. Yeah, I think it's a missed opportunity. Like, let's be real, 5v5s are never gonna be big on you. Like, has anyone ever played a team tournament or like hosted a team tournament like I have in the past? It is a cancer fest to host tournaments where you need 10 people per match. For a 5v5, oh my god. Hosting a tournament would be cancer. You need so many people too. I think what will happen though is that Broken Arrow is going to force some innovation from Mugen on the single player side, because the bread and butter of any RTS is single player. It's not the multiplayer. And the customization. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, most people find 1v1 RTS too hard to follow. Yeah, that's true. But what I was gonna say is that you can see Eugen's been posting dev blogs recently of like creating scenario editors or creating like, you can create your own campaign missions. That is directly to try to counter Broken Arrow, I think. They never have done that in the past. I think they're doing it just now because Broken Arrow is doing it, and they need something for the single player players here. And I haven't seen the single player experience on Broken Arrow. We only saw that one beta mission, which is like kind of a tutorial. But I imagine the single player sucks because they wouldn't have made everyone play it and not sign a non-disclosure agreement. That's true. Yeah, I mean, Broken Arrow will bring mechanics for WARNO for sure. That's the good thing. Competition does lead to innovation, which is nice. Thank God. The map editor is something that they probably, I imagine, because that Broken Arrow is gonna have a custom map editor, it looks like. So that's gonna be pretty sick if Fusion innovates. Fusion should do it right though. The only way the map maker is going to work is if I am in lobby like Company Heroes. Well, sorry. The only way it's gonna work is like I host a lobby, right? I have the modded map. My buddy's like, hey, I want to play with you, Nate. And I invite him into my lobby. And then it gives him a prompt saying, we're playing on a modded map. Download the map. You download the map in game. You don't need to reload the game or anything like that. And you just play, right? With your buddy, with the cool custom map, whatever. And then you're like, hey, Nate, we just played with this modded map. Let's go join a vanilla lobby with a normal map. And I don't have to like exit the game and reinstall and play the game again. And this can't be that difficult because small developers like Nebulous Fleet Command, a game made by like 2 or 3 people, an indie game, has those mechanics, right? Of not having to reload the game for mods, not having to like leave the game to download the workshop, then enter right back into the game. That stuff should be in the game on day one. And Company Heroes 3 and 2, sorry, Company Heroes 2 had the same system, a game 10 plus years old. Speaking of Bokoan, he's actually streaming Warno. That's funny. I didn't know that. Possibly if Warno single player operations are really high, Fusion just needs to push it. BA is just scenario editor, I believe. Yeah, Fusion needs to do a couple things too. They need to also advertise their goddamn game, because I have met so many people who are into RTS and they're like, I just streaming in lobby as I talk to them. They're like, what the hell game are you playing? I'm like, I'm playing Broken Arrow. They're like, sorry, I'm playing Warno. And they're like, what the hell is Warno? And I'm like, oof, you know, it's like, you're into RTS and you don't know about this game, and that's bad messaging. And I didn't know about SC2 at all until like a year after the game, because one of my buddies recommended it to me. Oh, this background music is just Thunder and Rain Halo ODST piano for 8 hours. I'll just post it in the chat, you know, if you want it. It's just from Halo. It's the one song, one of the songs in Halo that's not copyrighted. And I was really sick of playing my really crappy music that's also not copyrighted. Otherwise, I'd be playing real music, but yeah. You know why I was well promoted, Mr. Smile? Because at the time, Paradox was publishing for them. So they got big advertisements from Paradox. And then they went independent again for Steel Division 2. They published their own game. No, Warno's music, and I've reported it to the devs, some of the Warno music is copyrighted. Which, by the way, is like a big deal. Like, they could be sued for that. Because they straight up have copyrighted music in their section, in which it says, so you have an option here. Go to audio, copyright free music, only copyright free music. I have yes, only copyright free music, no paid music. And straight up, it doesn't, still has songs on the non-copyright section that, you know, are that are copyrighted. I let one of the staff know. He DM'd me personally, and I sent him the list of songs that are being copyrighted. But he never got back to me, and I've had it happen a couple of times since the incident. So who knows what's going on there. All right, let's go over the deck that we just played though, which was good old 27th. You should modify your 27th a little bit here, because we have some big weaknesses that could screw us up if we were playing against a much, you know, a better player. You're right, we're bringing these fighters. You're right for bringing the AT. I think you're right to bring these 2 ATs. You should bring Tors. We'll come back to that tab in a second. Supuri is always great. These guys are always great as well. You should bring these just like you did. You should bring BMP2s. I recommend you one vet your BMP2s so they actually have some quality, and the Rosetta inside them, which are 7-man. Also some quality. You should bring the Conqueror's M's. They're really good. You should bring your BVs. And I actually bring all of them, but you could drop one of them if you want. No, okay, guys. Freaking Hippie made a video, which is bullshit. It's not a bug. It's not even an issue. It's not a bug. It's not a bug, guys. Not a bug. There's a bug, but it's not really a fully bug. All right, Tor missiles, my understanding in real life, fire up in the air pretty high, and then they go, right? They don't just like aim at the target and fire. So if you're like on top of this vehicle with the AA piece or the helo, for example, the Tor will miss, right? But it's supposed to. It's not meant to like direct fire at something. It's firing up and then launching. What is it? It's called a what? A cold launch? Is that what it's called? A cold launch? So no, these are the best helo killers in the game. You have to be pretty unlucky or incompetent for helos to literally fly up on top of you and kill you. You have to be like within a couple hundred meters to make it not kill you. It's just gonna happen. The Tor is gonna annihilate you before you get anywhere close. That's 65% accuracy. It's gonna smoke you. You should bring the Conqueror's M just like you did. You should bring the Superi. Bring the Superi as well. Yeah, Hippie like blew something out of proportion. Which is, I think you should bring the BTR 80s. Because they have smoke, which is super nice. Most BTRs don't get smoke, so these makes them really nasty. Really good survivability. BMP2s like you have. Bring them all in BMP3s. And then I think you can bring another Conquerors here. I think you should bring Grads. I think you should bring these. Yeah, I'll play your deck. Don't worry, big. Yeah, we'll play your deck big. Right after this. Definitely need to bring smoke. Now you have options here. If you want to bring the no-nos, I don't think it's a must. So why I don't bring the no-nos is because the Akatsuki, whatever this thing's called, this thing has laser guided ordnance, which is so good. You pretty much fire like one round within like if there's an ATGM in a building and you fire one round, it pretty much kills it instantly because it's laser guided. It has almost zero spread. So that is freaking amazing. So I don't know if you even need two of these, but I like to bring two of them. But just really good. If you're gonna bring two of them, you need 3 supply. Bring another fighters, not rockets runs really good. But just do that for now. If I were you, I'd drop one of the BMP3s. If you want to add additions to your air tab, if you're going to add an addition, I think you should buy the MiG-23 fighter. I would not bring another helo. Hey guys, thanks for the follows. But yeah, this is kind of what I would run. You can also drop one tank if you want. That's a little bit closer. Dang, did we reach our goal? Yeah, 350. That was super loud. And I'll post the deck. And we'll check out this deck next. Point 56. Yeah, one of my favorite decks, 56. You bring both, okay. You should drop this and bring the LGB. Why should you drop this? It's not fire and forget. Semi-active. This is fire and forget. It's also air to air. With a 30 mil and an air to air, it pretty much can kill most helos. But that's just me. Helos, fine. Bring these ones. So many people bring these. Yeah, my 24A though is really good, so. No AA, pretty much. I guess it's okay amount. Recon, Stingers, BMDs, Come one vet already. Jammer, like tanks. Already. No grad Vs. You're a sinner. You should bring in the grad Vs. The grad Vs are so good. You bringing them in the crap vehicle? This thing's speed. Not great. What is up with this unit? He's any faster? You have a grenade launcher? Yeah. This is the reason I'll bring this squad single-handedly is because of these goddamn transports. So many CVs rocking. 5. Here's my 56. Looking for comparison, I think double vet Iglas and bring in 2 cards is really nasty. You get up to what, 60% accuracy? That's pretty good. I just want to mix M67 for buff. I'm bringing this deck into a team game because I do want to also practice 2v2s. Wow. Made for 2v2 your friend? Well, this is a perfect opportunity. So we are going to play in a 60-minute time limit, which is not balanced. But I guess against set, it's okay. Third armor's going to be a bitch, though. Playing with a guy who's a big fan of One Piece. That show never ends. The animation is terrible. I tried watching One Piece. It's not my style, guys. It was so bad. I thought it was bad. The animation was bad. The storyline was... Maybe it was as a little kid. I could enjoy it. Yeah, I guess I'm too old. I mean, One Piece has been running since I've been alive. It's kind of scary. Alright, let's just buy, what, 4 of these babies? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think there's any point of buying these, because they're just gonna get stomped by Fulshamager. I'm gonna have light fighters too, they're just gonna shoot our AA down. I'll buy a CV though. I mean, should we just go balls to walls of BMP2s?
Сверим часы.
Buy 1 BRDM.
Только звезды.
I don't know about this.
Двигатель работает, мы ждем. Выгружу вот там. Связь налажена.
Готов.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If he doesn't open up with a million ATGMs, he's gonna be in big trouble.
Сверим часы.
Mr. Cho, thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. We're actually growing as a channel. It's crazy. My YouTube's been growing like crazy too, which is crazy. Took like forever to get to the first 1,000 subscribers, but the second 1,000 was like within a couple months when I started actually posting content. Like we're already like grinding out the first, yeah, it's crazy how many people were subscribing. I didn't think so many people would be into WARNO. Especially competitive Warno. I like the game, it's just hard. Yeah, it is hard. I've been thinking about getting into another RTS 2 as well. I've been thinking about doing Age of Empires 4 because it's popular. I've been playing Company Heroes. I'm just not sure anyone would want to watch me play Company Heroes. Like, I don't think I'm bad. I think I'm above average, but frick, man. Age of Empires 4, I've never played any of the Age of Empires. But it's popular, and I was like, it's a popular RTS for a reason. Ever play Free For All? For what? Age of Empires? I mean, I haven't even bought Age of Empires, so no, I have not done a Free For All. Oh, Forge Alliance Forever. Yes, I have. I have done Forge Alliance Forever. And I gotta say, I think I am... the people are so good. The people are so good in that game. They have more hours than I have in total in all video games on all my life. You came from that to this? Then, like, you must, like... This game must be so easy to you. Because that game is so complex. This game is way harder? No. Forge Alliance was like a mind fuck, dude. Microing the economy, microing the tiers, microing against high-level players, microing the 1,000+ units that I have on the battlefield. Ugh, I was like, it's exhausting. I play a game, I'm exhausted. It's rope memory. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Build orders and so on. I see that. That's kind of my concern about getting into Age of Empires, is that there's build orders, I'm pretty sure, for the high-level guys. And I'm not really into that. I want to focus on, like, maneuvering and combat and so on, rather than, like, oh, build in this specific build order. This game, yeah, it's a different game. This game is definitely, what I just prefer about this game is I'm focusing only on the combat part of it. I don't have to worry about my economy or my base building. I don't mind some economy. I don't mind, like, Company Heroes economy, but I'm always of the preference that I'd rather just focus on the combat. Yeah, it is just memorization. Yeah, I mean, I could do it for sure, but I don't know. I don't have it in me to do it in Supreme Commander, dude. People are so good, and I probably have the RPM to compete. I tried playing some level, like some competitive ranked and so on, and I did okay. But man, it was tough. And there's StarCraft. I never played any StarCraft at all, but that game really seems tough too.
Транспортировки готов.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the tournaments.
Это не наши.
StarCraft. I never ever played StarCraft. But goddamn, man, some of those guys are crazy good.
Говорят, эта война будет
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Выдвигаемся к цели.
But I'm all about competitive. If the game doesn't have a competitive scene, I'm not really interested.
Готов.
Just like me, though. Like, I have to be competing.
Движение на горизонте.
Oh, man, he'll land, but it won't matter. Yeah, Warno doesn't do
Он так и не понял, что
actions
это
per
было.
minute. It does orders per minute, and it doesn't register all orders as equal.
Боеприпасов не
So if I
осталось.
tell it to unload on position, that's one order, but in reality it's two in other games. And if I click like this or do any of this, it doesn't count any of this. It only does orders per minute.
Слушаю, товарищ
And it
командир.
double counts. So I just get, look at this. If I do this, I just inflated my count like by 10-fold right there.
Проверка связи. Прием. Я нарушу. Удивить, значит победить.
Приготовиться к бою. Царица Пари слушает.
What do you think we should buy here? More BMDs?
По нам ведут сильный огонь!
Кажется, это не наши.
Было в него мешке! Весь во внимании! Выдвигай, сделал его! Выше нас только звезды!
There's so much recon.
По нам ведут сильный огонь! Развед боеприпасов не осталось!
What is that gonna do, bro?
Понял! Пошел,
I just faked him out.
пошел! Стой! Сперва нужно осмотреться!
Одним империалистом меньше. Всем залечь.
Он так и не понял, что это.
Готов.
Oh, shoot.
Противник замечен.
С небес на землю. 230 понял, командир.
Давай назад! Делал его!
Тишина в эфире.
База, боекомплект.
Well, guess we'll kill
Нас
that.
заметили! Разведвзвод в вашем распоряжении!
Please hit, please hit,
Он
please.
так и не понял, что это
Oh
было.
yeah.
Готов!
Хватит сидеть. Вам что, заняться
I
нечем?
guess BMDs to speed everything.
Слушаю, товарищ командир! Он так и не понял, что разведвзвод в вашем распоряжении!
Alright, let's buy some relay.
Движение на горизонте!
Buy some Conkers as well.
Ну, новых быстрей! Поехали! Разведка боем! Вперед! Боеприпасов не осталось! Весь во внимании! Выше!
Одним империалистом меньше.
Движение на горизонте!
What I actually want is to play competitive Total War as well. That game, I really enjoy the battles. I really have fun. But my one issue, the only reason I'm not like grinding that rank leaderboard is because they don't use official servers. Even though Creative Assembly is one of the biggest RTS games in the world, they don't have official servers because they're lazy and dumb for some reason.
Враг в поле зрения.
По местам!
But if they, so like when I'm playing against some guy in goddamn Korea or China, the game just lags like crazy and it's absolutely watching a slideshow. It's very, 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 very
Весь
frustrating.
во внимании!
Кажется, это не наши. Мобильность и маневренность. Оттуда пешком.
Движение на горизонте! Удивить значит победить! У новых указаний! Пошел, пошел, пошел!
Выполнение боевой задачи готов. Враг в поле зрения.
I think I'm okay. I'm getting pretty good at company heroes. That's one game I'm getting good at.
Молодец, наводчик! Молодец, наводчик!
Обнаружен противник. Приготовиться к бою.
Хорошо горит!
I think I'm gonna be top 100 in like 3 months if I practice every day.
Вижу контакт.
Yeah, there's a really big Total War multiplayer scene. Yeah,
Товарищ командир!
it's really really big. It's just that it's overshadowed by the single player because the single player it's just that super massive. But yeah, there is a huge scene. In fact, they have tournaments like nightly. Like they'll just do like, hey, we're just gonna host a tournament tonight, and they just have a tournament with a 64 draw
Молодец,
just that night, you know?
Враг в поле зрения.
But Warhammer's got a really big one. Yeah, Turin server, recommend. Dude, they have like nightly tournaments. It's crazy. They'll just be like, hey, ping everyone in the server, we're gonna host this tournament. Pretty epic. And they have a leaderboard that's really consistent. It's just much more, it's probably, I appreciate the STL on what they do, but yeah, it looks a lot more professional over there. For those guys. I think there's just more people to help out. I think it's mostly just Protozark who does it all for the STL. He's like by himself, a few assistants.
Молодец, заводчик.
No. It's all the multiplayer battles. There's no. They have a game mode where it's like WARNO with zones, and you capture zones, and you're fighting for the zones. There are unit regenerate. There's two game modes. There's either that game mode where there's zones, you're competing for the zones, and there's unit regenerations and so on, and you build your own armies. Or then there's just normal build your own armies and fight. Alright, let's see the little trick here. So his CV's right here, so it has to be parallel. It's gotta be over here.
Готовы вдарить, товарищ командир.
Move this back here.
Склонение 10 градусов. Огонь! Движение.
У нас потери!
I'll just buy 5 of these babies. Three of these babies.
Готовы вдарить, товарищ командир. Огонь! Размажьте их!
Всем залечь!
Движение на горизонте!
Now that's gotta be a real bitch to do. Solaris tournament?
Одним империалистом меньше!
Враг в поле зрения.
Еще один готов!
We got him.
Одним империалистом меньше! Всем залечь! Кажется, нам конец.
That's why I use the big grads. It's true, dude, but the big grads are good. I'm not saying the big grads are not bad, but the little grads are so good. You can fire like every minute.
Кажется, нам конец.
Враг в поле зрения.
Может, бахнем?
У нас потери!
Выше нас только звезды!
Alright, now we have Jammer, so you can't mess with us.
Противник по курсу, к работе готов.
Впереди противник. Нам поворачивать?
Use FOBS back here. I
Да, товарищ командир.
think he's so far away I can't even shoot him.
Противник по курсу, к работе готов.
Надо было идти в связисты. Выгружу вот там.
What do jammers do? They take away the corrected shot of artillery. Let's just take a look at. I don't have any corrected shot artillery, but in general, if you click on an artillery piece that has corrected shot, if there's a recon here, it provides a sphere of influence of where you can get a more accurate shot of artillery because they're radioing it in. And jammers prevent you from getting the bonus, so they can't get precision dart shot here.
Выходим и в стороны. Боевой порядок.
That's what jammers do. And they work on the ground so you can even land them. But look at that radius. That's huge. So all these guys can't get correct a shot on me anywhere. So all this tubed artillery is a lot more ineffective.
Может, бахнем? Движение на горизонте!
There's a single super accurate laser guided bomb. Yeah, but that's different. Because yeah, which does benefit even further. But I don't even think they have it. More the red, so.
Выполнение боевой задачи готов.
Look at our teammates like moved in so far forward.
К бою! Готов! Я ранен. Бегом марш!
Артиллерия ждет приказа. Корректируй огонь.
Жду новых указаний. Всем залечь. Новые цели. Нужны боеприпасы.
Движение на горизонте.
Хорошо горит. Кажется, нам годится. Выполнение боевой задачи готов. У нас потери.
Еще один готов.
Кажется, это не наши. Яблочко. Хорошо горит. Выгружу вот там. Короткими перебежками.
Движение на горизонте. Слушаю, товарищ командир.
Всем залечь.
Goodbye, engineer.
Кажется, это не наши. Молодец, наводчик. Я ранен. Транспорт готов. Назад! Назад! Выгружу вот там. Молодец, наводчик. Хорошо горит. По вашему приказу взвод построен.
We'll just get into his rear here. Driving by.
Всем залечь. Громко и четко. Так держать, бойцы. Взвод построен и ждет приказов.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The BMP-2D is too good. Grads killed an M1 IP. Grads killed just a supply. I bet you the UAVs are going to be easy to spot and easy to shoot down, but they'll just be cheap. That's what I suspect. Man, that game was too easy. Alright. I'm shooting for a couple hours here. I got some work to do. So I will stop here. I'll say goodbye to YouTube guys. Thanks for guys watching. Leave a like, leave a follow, subscribe. I'll see you YouTube guys later.